going on, y'all? Shout out to everybody out there. Let me give a shout out. Shout out to. Let me give a shout out to Tonya Marie, BKA Cakey, Pretty Evelyn, Lola Harvey, Jesse Jones, Angel Reese, Alex Owen, Doris is winner, Nia Williams. Shout out to all the ladies. Taylor Harris, Shantae Holland, Tony Washington. There's a lot of people showing love. I appreciate that. That's cool. Bella Fishy, Erica Moore, yeah, just giving a shout out to everybody basically that's popping up on the timeline. Shout out to Raheem Bia, posting up Black Rob will never be forgotten. Okay. Shout out to City Baby. Shout out to everybody. Just basically giving a shout out to all these different people. Alright, so I believe we could get into the segment. Shout out to everybody out there. Listen, I don't know what to say. I want to give a shout out to Billions Entertainment, marketing promotion, label, dropping music, all kind of good stuff. Sorry about that, y'all. This is Awriterspodcast, and I'm your host, German Castor. We'll be doing a lot of different things, going a lot of different places, making a lot of things happen. Okay? Shout out to Andy Brooks. I guess Andy Brooks made the beats. or made production that I could actually use from his instrument class. I'll be back. Hold up. And listening to that beat. Yeah. You want to hear the beginning like this, right? I ain't like that beat, but I'll make a song. I'll make a song that will fit that beat. It would fit that beat. That's how talented, exclusive, and on point my production is. I know y'all be liking that dubstep. So, shout out to Andy Brooks for putting together a package of instruments that I could use that could sound actually good. So, shout out to everybody out there tuning in. Album 10 is complete. We'll be making, what's that stuff called? I think album, I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking about this right now, but album 11 will be Nintendo money. So we gotta find out how we're gonna get the Nintendo thing going with the production. Like, I wanna do some sampling. I don't know. We'll figure something out. That beat is alright. It was better than the last one. So when you hear the project all together, it's gonna sound. The album's gonna sound meshed together. Shout out to all those projects I did. Everybody tuned in. It was really an experience. It's definitely a crazy experience because a lot of those mixtapes is gone. Shout out to the fans that's out there that love the music. I don't have access to those songs anymore. They did not have distribution. It was mixtapes, and it did not hold any weight like that. Album 10 is right here. As you can see, I'm going to give you a little snippet close-up of the track list. And that's what's happening. Shout out to everybody out there. I'm gonna get some new production soon. But let me see all the fans out there. Okay, what's going on, y'all? I see y'all. It'll take me a minute to. I like that. That beat is alright. Shout out to all the fans. I gotta clean up the spot. Make sure it's clean. I'm trying to figure out what kind of beat should I make next. I don't know, let's try something. Now those beats is different. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I don't know what I'm gonna write. I don't know how the hook is gonna sound, the bridge is gonna sound, the intro, the outro. I don't know how the album is gonna sound. All I know is that this is top of the line. Shout out to myself, shout out to my confidence for making a difficult beat. The song that I'm gonna put to it is official. I'm dropping all real albums. I'm not putting it out as a mixtape. That's on the page. I'm not putting it on a page where it could be taken down. Billions Entertainment is definitely one of the biggest hard-working labels ever. You just do the research. And I've been super consistent. What's this? Okay. Shout out to my fans out there. I know y'all liking the beats because the ratings is going up. My subscribers turned into viewers. They always been viewers. You look at my Instagram, it's like 8,000, 9,000 people following me. When I drop a video, it gradually does numbers, but not like it's supposed to be, because it's been over a course of time, and you know, people are always creating music, creating different things, so fans shift. They're there, but you have to make something like something that's very, 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 very um, powerful for it to even hit the underground Billboard charts. Shout out to Bruce Coleman Incorporated and Tony Schneiders. I'm looking at a Swedish landscape from 1621. Alright, I'm done with that. I don't think that's that. What type of beat was that? Try his crazy beat. The beat is different. Alright. Woo! I think everybody agrees on that beat that just was playing. It is cool. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hustling hip hop. That's what somebody named something that they was doing. Shout out to T Jam. What's up? Shout out to Phantom. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Ah! Bear with me, y'all. I'm about to drop something. Y'all heard me make something like that already. Y'all heard me make something like that already. Ah! As far as the gaming, I know y'all been trying to figure out what's been going on with the Call of Duty. Uh, Phone is acting up. We're gonna try to make an EDM track. Fuck it. Something different. I don't usually like I don't usually make this type of beats, but I'm making it now. I'm making it now because it's different and that's what everybody wanna hear. Plus I gotta go live at like a different time. Nah. That one is like an intro. Not. It could be an intro or an interlude. I'm gonna stick with that because that's just. It was sounding like that rave music. Right. You hear it? Sound crazy. We gonna get up out of. We gonna get up out of that shit. I hate making something and then I gotta turn the. I hate making a beat for like. I hate making a beat for like that type of beat, and then when I put this shit out, it's just insane, man, to be honest with you. Shout out to T Jam for throwing me a great session. Yeah. Shout out to T Jam. I thought I'd take a little break, a little intermission. While y'all I'm trying to make like a dance hall. Sorry about that. I end up taking it off, y'all. Uh, because I'm looking for some stuff that fell. Shout out to my fans. I messed up. Gave something away. So for my next segment, y'all gonna see something better. Right now, we gotta go to something else. Shout out to T Jam for making the beats. Giving me like a garage band full of beats that I could just pick from and stuff like that. We got some new stuff. Shout out to him. And we're saying it's new. I don't know how true it is. I think I was about to say Ryan. I don't don't see anything. Shout out to Andy Brooks. Listen, man. You gotta knock it off. I haven't been seeing anything lately. It's gonna be like another interlude joint. As you can see, I'm switching up everything. Alright, so shout out to the fans out there. Like, subscribe, share, comment. This segment has been really crazy. I didn't come across a beat that I made that I actually like right. Don't get me wrong. I made a lot of different tracks. Some of them is not letting me. Some of them is not letting me use them. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, I heard some of these. Yeah, I heard some of these beats. All right. I'm about to leave y'all with a beat. Crazy. Well, what's this? Oh man, they be doing some dumbass shit. Man, Sorry about that, y'all. That was little technical difficulties. I'm going to another genre of stuff. Shout out to the fans out there. What's up, y'all? Shout out to y'all. We're gonna do our thing and let everybody